Special edition commemorating Sturgis.
Oh, okay.
Those red striped rims.
You know,
thing to catch
you
your
know
eye.
what I wanted to buy? I'll show you. I'll show you the bike that I really wanted to buy. This one. That one there. An XLCR Cafe Racer.
Yeah.
Michael Douglas. In what movie is it? I can't think of the movie now. Shogun. No, not Shogun. It was a Yakuza movie, and he was riding one of those, and I just fell in love with it. I think it's a beautiful bike. It's something totally different to everything else. You know what I mean? Twin discs on the front. You know, it was a good sports. It was a good sports model.
My 81 is, of course, the exhaust is different, but it's set up like this with the twin disc,
Yeah.
same caliper.
Yeah.
The master cylinder back where it is. Things like that.
Sorry, I got to keep going.
That's fine.
No, it's a gorgeous bike, I fell in love with it, to be honest with you. And if I had the money, I'd buy one. But they're very hard to find. There was about 2 for sale in the last 6 months in the US, because I think that's the only place I'm going to find it. I saw one in the UK, but they wanted too much for it.
What does a Harley cost in Australia compared to here?
Okay, my 2015 Fat Bob cost me, it's worth 17 Australian, and cost me just under 15 after trade-in. I traded in a Suzuki Bandit, 1200 Suzuki Bandit for it.
I paid $17,000 for my '98 Electric Glide when I got it.
Did ya?
It's out the door, taxes.
Yeah.
And
I mean, there are
I
bikes.
added a few options. I had cruise control added on. I got the fuel injector model, so that was a little higher.
They're quite expensive in Australia, and when you bring it over, like I was thinking about bringing a bike over, but because of the exchange rate, it's like 2 to 3, the exchange rate. So 66 cents Australian for every US. No, other way, 66 US cents for every Australian dollar. So it costs us a fortune, and then you got to add like $5,000 on top of that to get it over.
And what about tariffs?
No.
Tariffs?
Yeah. You'll still get GST, which is 10%, but it's $5,000, and basically, if it's not pre-1988, it'll cost you $5,000 to qualify it to get it on the road.
Oh, for
That's
emissions and
yeah,
stuff.
$5,000 Australian to bring it over, and then get it roadworthy. So that's if there's nothing that has to be done to it. If something's got to be done, it's all over. The money just multiplies. So I'm going to hurry up and do what I have to do, and then I'm out of here. Okay. Cheers. Thank you.
Yeah, I enjoyed talking to you. I just wish they don't have the 650 BSA, the color of mine. They don't have 441 Victor either. So I'm just.
Well, when you get to Sturgis, not when you get to Sturgis, but like we'll be at Sturgis the week after next weekend. Give me a message and I'll meet up.
Okay, well, I'll be leaving Thursday the 8th to head home.
Yeah. Well,
So I won't be there after Sturgis.
Oh, okay. Thursday the 8th. I'm not sure. We're meeting up on the 4th. We're leaving on the 3rd or the 4th. And so we'll be there basically, I don't know how far that is. How far is Denver from Sturgis? How many hours?
Two days ride.
Yeah, okay.
You can make it one day. I've made it one day from Denver before.
Yeah, but they'll only do a maximum of about 5 hours.
Yeah.
This crew.
Well, the reason I did it all in one day is my friends left me behind by accident. What it was, they were going to run the interstate so far and catch a certain road.
Yeah.
Well, I saw an exit for that road before that. I'm trying to catch them. So I actually got off on the 2-lane before they did.
Yeah.
And I got in front of them by accident.
Yeah.
So I went on into Sturgis.
No, I get it. I don't know what they're doing. I would assume if we're going to do it, we'll do it in 2 days.
Yeah.
And then we're spending 4 days there. So I'm assuming 8th or 9th we'll be leaving. 8th or 9th or 10th we'll be leaving and then coming back to Vegas.
Yeah.
I'm leaving Vegas. I'm spending about 4 or 5 days in Vegas after them because it was so cheap.
Yeah. My second wife is from Vegas.
Yeah.
We used to go there every year.
$18 a night at Circus. I thought, well, that...
I like Circus. That's the very first place I ever stayed when I went to Vegas.
Is it?
In 79.
Is it any good?
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's worn out by comparison. It was new in the 70s. But I mean, it's just not seedy or anything.
Yeah.
It's just
See this? This is very similar to the bike that I used to own. My first big bike was a 750 F2, 72 I think, 72, and it had twin discs on the front, and it was a European model, and it was slightly longer than the 754s.
Okay.
Beautiful. I threw a chain twice, so my first bike was a CB200.
I did 441 Victor, and then the 650 Yamaha, and the 650 BSA.
I know where I can still get a Kawasaki Z1600, Z1200, and I also know where I can get, where are they? Z1Rs, Z1000s, something similar to that, except in 1,000. Water bottles. We call them water bottles. I don't know what you call them. The ones with the radiators.
Yeah.
GT, I think it's GT 750s. And then you got the boats.
Actually, my roommate had one of these.
What's that? Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm sorry. He had the Kawasaki triple,
Yeah.
not the Suzuki.
I had a Suzuki GS 1100G. Rode back 1,000 Ks with a brake and clutch hub. all the way back to Sydney from our border.
What part of Australia do you live in?
Sydney, Blacktown.
I mean, I don't know the geography that well.
Well, but I'm near Sydney. I'm about 50 Ks out of Sydney, or 40 Ks out of Sydney. It's pretty cool. Where am I going? I know where I'm going. I know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the Evel Knievel stuff. I saw that. There I did, didn't I? There it is. There he is. Got to make sure you get Evel Knievel in, don't you?
Yeah.
It's only a little bike, isn't it?
Well, that's the Sportster that did a lot of jumping with.
Yeah. All the toys.
I remember playing that pinball machine at the local bar.
Did ya? Oh, check this out. A V6. V6 trike.
Yeah, Big Daddy Ross was quite a customizer in his day.
Yeah, actually I saw that, I saw a thing on that with the Pickers, one of the Pickers shows. Saw that, he had quite a bit of style about him. If you look at some of his drawings and all that, you can see his drawings. Quite different. And let's see, here we go, Easy Rider. Check that out. Panhead.
I met Peter Fonda in a bar called the Stonehouse Bar right outside of
Yeah.
he had a Sturgis Rally.
Mm-hmm.
Stonehouse Bar right outside of Belfouche.
I don't even know where Belfouche is.
Northwest of, that's north of Spearfish, which is west of Sturgis.
Okay. Still don't know.
You seen the John Wayne movies?
Oh, all the time.
Remember the ones where he's helping the kids push cattle? Or he's the only adult?
Sort of, yeah.
Well, their destination was Belfouche, South Dakota.
Oh,
That
okay.
was the railhead at the time.
Yeah, I'm actually staying in Cheyenne and also going to buzz down to Laramie on my way to Denver because, like, you know, how many movies have you seen with Cheyenne and Laramie in it? Yeah.
A lot of scenery through there, too.
Yeah. Check that out. It's a good toy. No, I'm doing my bike up into a what is it? A P40 Kitty Hawk. It's actually a tan bike. It's big. It's got big front wheel on it, big fat ass front wheel on it. A couple of twin headlights. It's a Harley, twin headlights, and it's going to have tan and dark brown camouflage, panel lines all over it. It'll have a red nose on the guard. It's going to have shark's teeth on the bottom of it, on a small fairing on the bottom of it. And then it's going to have a bikini fairing, not one of these big bat wings. It's going to have a bikini fairing. It'll have exhaust ports, flames coming out of the exhaust ports and lapping the tank. And it'll have a blue and white. You know how you guys have got the star on your planes?
Yeah.
Well, this is going to have a blue and white This is Australian. That's the RAAF in World War II. It was a blue and white, like a blue roundel with a white centre.
Okay. Yeah.
That's the plan anyway.
Well, I'm doing my shovel head and this cigar hopper. It's going to be flat black with a little pinstripe, and that's it.
All right.
I'm doing hand shift.
A hand shift. How old is it?
Pardon? It's 76.
Oh, okay. But you're going to put a hand shift on it?
Yeah.
Check that out. Check the chrome work on that.
Keep going. The back end's got a lot of it.
I know. It's gone feral. Look at that. Who'd ride that? King Bill. That's funny. I could spend a while in here, I'll tell you. But I don't think I will.
I read somewhere that you guys don't ride at night because of the kangaroos.
What a crock of shit that is.
Well, I read that somewhere.
Bullshit.
I just read it somewhere.
We do get, I've actually almost hit a deer while I've been riding here.
Yeah.
It was about 40 metres in front of me and crossed the road. Kangaroos are the same. Like you'll get the same thing where kangaroos cross the road like deer do.
Yeah.
Same thing, they don't know it. They have no road sense. But no, that's not right.
Well, maybe that person didn't.
There's
That was their impression, and it sounded like no one rode at night.
no, that's bullshit. We have things that they put on cars that are called shooroos, where they
What's
put out
that,
a signal,
ultrasonic?
an ultrasonic signal to keep them away.
Yeah, they sell those here too. Something similar or the same.
Yeah, no, but we ride at night. We ride any time.
Here's a good place to take a picture of it. It's a Sturgis model.
Yeah.
It was.
We haven't even got into the motorcycle museum, but they're very patriotic, and it's all about the armies and armed forces here. And so basically this is all the armed forces bikes through the years. And then we've got some special ones over here. I was going to take that, but I can't really fit that on the bike, so that's not coming. Nice. Sportster with a sidecar. That's a bit silly. Panhead. Evo. Beautiful. Nice. And you come out here and you've got everybody's bikes still. People here that are travelling, Indians, Harleys. There's my bike packed to the eyeballs. I've got to repack that because that's just too heavy. And there's the front. Pretty cool. I can say I've been here now. There we go. So here we are in the National Motorcycle Museum. I just thought I'd it's the entranceway. Pretty cool, very well set out. Right. So are you actually selling this or running a raffle or something? Raffle? What's the raffle worth?
One ticket for $5, 6 for $25.
Oh, okay.
That's how we keep our doors open.
Oh, okay. Will you send it to me if I win?
I don't know. I'll ship it to the closest Indian dealership. I don't think they can ship it to us.
Huh. See the window? And through the window you can see Easy Rider. We'll check that out later. It's pretty cool. That's full of memorabilia, and if I sit there and spend any more time in here, although this is the entrance, it's gorgeous.